Welcome to FoodPoint. This is a bonus recipe for Christmas pudding profiteroles. First, we need to make some chocolate choux pastry, and for this we'll need 250 ml of water, 100 grams of unsalted butter, 2/3 of a cup of grade 00 flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of icing or confectioner sugar, and 4 cold eggs. To start, place the water and butter into a saucepan over a medium-high heat until it begins to boil. Then reduce the heat to a simmer. Sift together the flour, cocoa and sugar, then add to the water and butter and stir together until combined and it forms a ball that comes away from the sides of the pan. Remove from the heat and transfer to a bowl. Crack the eggs into a jug and whisk to break up the yolks. Then add 1/4 of the egg to the dough and mix together. The pastry will separate almost immediately, but as long as you keep mixing, it'll come back together. Then add another 1/4 of the egg and beat in the same way until eventually all of the egg is mixed in. Transfer the batter into a piping bag and line a couple of trays with baking paper. Pipe the batter into balls to make profiteroles, logs to make eclairs, or rings to make donutteroles. Then dip your finger into some water and press down any peaks for a more defined shape. Place into a preheated 200-degree oven and bake for 30 minutes. Turn the heat off and leave the profiteroles in the oven for a further 15 minutes with the door propped open, before removing them and allowing to cool. If you break open a profiterole case, you'll see it's basically completely hollow, which is why you can pipe in a filling. I prefer to pipe in from the top and then seal with chocolate or toffee, so use a skewer or chopstick to make a hole for piping. For parts B and C of this recipe, please click the screen on the left, or for a plain vanilla filling, please click the screen on the right, and if you like what you see, subscribe and stay tuned for more. Please also check out my blog at www.foodpointhq.blogspot.com for more in-depth recipes and updates. Drop me an email or message with a new recipe request and it may be featured in a future episode. Until next time, happy eating!